The lottery numbers for 420 2026 are... The David situation's crazy. It's one of those that everybody at the time had to watch as everything came out. So what better to watch right now, because this is just hours. And I think today was the first day that they had their first case on that Monday. So let's see.
The DA has now formally charged singer David with the murder of Celeste Rivas and is alleging special circumstances. Now, a lot of the information is still vague. The DA would not get into specifics, but based on the special circumstances, I think this is a window in to what the DA is alleging. The DA is saying that the special circumstances were lying in wait and financial gain. Now, he is also being charged with having sex with a minor under the age of 14 and mutilation of a body. The sex with a minor under the age of 13 is significant. It seems like what the DA is saying. Now, he said that the financial gain is she was a witness to something, and if it got out, it would ruin his career. And killing her was a way of preventing that. So when you kind of connect the dots and put the pieces together, it seems what the DA is alleging is that Celeste was a witness to the fact that she was having sex with David. In other words, she's not just a witness, she is involved. And
yeah, you messed up, buddy.
Recipient knowledge, as
you
we
fucked
say,
up, kid.
Of the circumstances that he was having sex with an underage girl. So what you would surmise is that when you look at the lying in wait charge, what you would surmise is the DA seems to be suggesting that in some way Celeste threatened to make their sexual relationship public or go to the police. Maybe they were having some kind of a dispute. That's what it seems the DA is suggesting. And that the lying in wait is luring her over to his place and killing her so that she couldn't blow the whistle on him. Now, he didn't say that, but when you try to connect the dots of lying in wait and financial gain, for possibly ruining his career, that seems to be where it's heading. Now, when he is charged with special circumstances, that means the death penalty is on the table. It doesn't mean that that the DA will seek the death penalty, but it is on the table. He is 20 years old. Now, it could go either way because he is an adult. So that's ultimately going to be up to the DA. The immediate consequence of pleading special circumstances is that he will almost certainly be denied bail. So while he awaits trial, then
wait, and he's only 20? Is that what he said?
That he will be in jail for the duration of. So
hold up.
Special circumstances is that he will almost certainly be denied bail. So while he awaits trial,
there's no way.
There's
no way you're 20. You're 20 and you couldn't just take the charge, bro. Just take the charge. You did it. You did it. Take the charge. Damn. And look, now you still taking the charges. They just higher. Take the charge.
That would probably mean that he will be in jail for the duration of the waiting period. So that said, he is going to be arraigned today formally on charges. What is going to be interesting
now. No more allegedly.
The DA has an option here, which is even after the charges are filed, to go back to the grand jury and ask the grand jury to indict David for these various crimes. If the DA chooses that route, the advantage of it is that it avoids a preliminary hearing, which the DA may or may not want. A preliminary hearing, even though it's designed to see if there's enough evidence, it's also designed to road test your case.
Yeah.
I don't know whether the DA is going to go the grand jury route or not. Wouldn't shock me if the DA did that. So right now, David charged with 3 crimes, one of which puts the death penalty on the table. the medical examiner is expected shortly to release not the manner and the cause of death. We've already reported that a high-up LAPD source told us that the medical examiner has ruled her death a homicide, but we do not know how the death was caused, according to the medical examiner, and that will be in the medical examiner's report. That could come out as early as today, and obviously we will have that on our website the second we get it. So for now, the DA has played his cards, was not very specific about how all of this went down, except to say in April of 2025, April 23rd to be exact, that seems to be when the DA claims David killed Celeste Rivas, and her body found in his car months later in September.
That's actually crazy. So this one was 54 minutes ago, right here.
Calling People versus David Anthony Burke. That's case number 26 CJC F02399.
Good morning or good afternoon, Your Honor. Blair Burke, Marilyn Bednarski, and Regina Peter on behalf of our client David Burke, who's in custody.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Burke.
Deputy Attorney Beth Silverman to the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. And counsel, on behalf of your client, do you waive formal reading of the complaint, advisement of rights, including armed forces and veterans' rights, enter a plea of not guilty, denying any and all special allegations, enhancements, and priors?
Yes, Your Honor.
And requesting a preliminary hearing within the period?
Yes, Your Honor. From the media reports, apparently there have been 4 months of secret grand jury proceedings. We believe that Mr. Burke is entitled at the earliest opportunity to an open preliminary hearing and the proceedings not be done in secret. So we are asking for a preliminary hearing to be set at the earliest possible date on the 10th day. Your Honor, we believe the actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, nor was he the cause of her death. And we would like to be able to.
He didn't even flinch. If he did this, and you're just looking like that the whole time, I can't believe it. Like, you need to be locked up. I'm sorry. Like, show me one glimpse that he actually did. Like, I'm decent at reading people. I can't read shit. That's crazy.
Day at the earliest opportunity in order to establish that. We're asking for April 23rd as a 3 of 10, Your Honor.
Anything from the people?
We'll be very happy to put on the evidence that we've collected in this case in the last several months.
Thank you. So the matter will be set.
God, she confident. She like, just wait, bitch.
The matter will be
wait.
set in Department 105. The matter is ordered assigned to Judge Charlene Almeida in Department 105 for all purposes by the judge of the supervising judge of criminal.
Yes, Your Honor. If I may just put on the record, we have, as soon as the people arrived, delivered a informal discovery.
You know what the best part of all this is that it happened in LA, so all of this was filmed. All of this.
Request consistent with Penal Code Section 1054. We have been given almost no discovery thus far. We've received a 3-page follow-up report, no autopsy report, and a copy of the complaint. And we would ask the people respectfully to produce discovery at the earliest opportunity.
Your Honor, as I indicated to counsel, there's approximately 40 terabytes of discovery in this case.
40 terabytes?
To obtain the transcripts from a grand jury investigation, counsel has to file a motion she knows the way the system works. I'm not able to gather those. They have to be provided after the court orders them released because it was an investigation. Second of all, if counsel plans on going to a preliminary hearing within the 10 days, it is unlikely that there will be very much discovery provided within that period, given the voluminous nature and how long it's going to take to copy onto drives. In addition to that, the coroner's report was sealed in this case in order to prevent it from hampering truthful testimony from witnesses that testified at the grand jury. So an order will also have to be obtained in order to get the coroner's department, which is now the medical examiner's department, to release those materials.
Why are you trying to make it hard for
Your
them to
Honor,
fight their
it's
case?
surprising news, given the district attorney's office held a press conference this morning where they discussed the cause of death, apparently under seal and not released by the coroner's office, as did the robbery homicide unit to the press. So we would again reiterate, we believe that Mr. Burke is entitled to discovery. We have served the people with notice. They have 15 days to produce discovery in this case. We would ask that they do that in conscientious earnestness and as quickly as possible.
I'd ask the court to make an
They're
order
fighting.
today. We'll take a copy of the minute order ordering the Department of Medical Examiner to release their coroner's report in this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court will order that the medical examiner release the report in this case forthwith.
Thank you.
The matter set in Department 105, as the court indicated, April 23rd, 2026, as a plea of 10 prelim. Anything further?
No, not at this time.
Bail to stand at no bail. Thank you.
Oh, she
Thank
on
you,
something
Your Honor.
else.
In all honesty, I think the main thing that I would like everybody to remember in this time with everything that's going on with this, which, you know, watching trials over time, I feel like that I've noticed. When we're viewing stuff like this, we get so caught up in it because it feels like it's kind of like a TV show, but it's intriguing because it's so close to you because you're also alive and you know these people, you know these characters, you know, and we have to remember they're not characters. Like, this is actual people, and this family did have a major loss from this, and I feel like that's one thing that we need to maintain in life these days with everybody around us, is that you're not the only one in this world. Like, other people go through things too, and you have to show up for people, honestly. And maybe there's nothing that we can do now, but within our actions continuing on from seeing things like this, like, we can make a difference later. And I hope that's something that's still within everybody's body in your time and in mine. So that's all I really can say. But lock them up. Lock them up.